Joe, we sit here just a day before your final game at Celtic Park. Sum up, if you can, the last 3 seasons for us in terms of your expectations coming to the club compared to how you feel about Celtic now as you get set to leave.
I was obviously very excited to come. I think I made it pretty clear that when I came I wasn't quite sure where I fitted in the footballing world, having had a pretty good career through my 20s. And felt like I really belonged in football. To COVID and me falling out the team, falling out the favour, coming out the national team, and everything just felt like it was going away from me. If I'm being totally honest, I still felt like the same player, same person, but football, it didn't feel like it had a place for me anymore. Which is, nothing's promised. This is the top end of the game, of which the levels that I've been playing at. Millions and millions of people are trying to play at that level, so I'm not the only goalkeeper on the planet. I know that, and I was starting to think, maybe this is my time. I've had all the fun that I can have. Obviously, Tottenham not ideal in terms of the new manager that came in and his thoughts towards me, but whatever. And then got the opportunity to speak to Ange, a club that I've always had my eye on. I'll be honest, I've always watched them because one of my teammates, someone who I thought very highly of as a goalkeeper, Fraser, was here, and I was always aware of what he was doing because I'm trying to keep my place in England and and it's a club we all know about. So when I got the opportunity, I wanted it. I really did want it, and there wasn't much that I wanted. I'll be honest, there wasn't anything else that was available to me that really made me think, I want this. So when it happened, I was obviously off the back of a tough season, the season before COVID and things like that had obviously affected this place. We see what it's like when the support's here, a bit up in the air, not quite winning the 10 in a row and things like that. And I just thought it was a great opportunity to go there, speaking to the manager, speaking to Woodsy, obviously getting to speak to Callum, that it's, the fire, the desire is there. It just needs a few people to help it, and I thought I could be one of those.
Yeah. So here we are sitting here the day before your final game at Celtic Park. How is your connection to the club now compared to then?
Well, we all come in new. We all come in open-minded, and I'm aware that when I came, I don't think I would have been a marquee signing. I don't think I would have been a signing that people necessarily would have been clambering for, because, like I say, I was just thoughts on me and myself as a person and as a goalkeeper. I think they were a bit mixed, having been so successful, and I'm very confident in how I behave, and that can be misconstrued as arrogance. I know that, but what can you do? I just love playing football, and I love giving my all, and I'll back my team and I'll back my teammates. So yeah, I knew and I was aware that, having been at my previous 2 clubs, people didn't quite know how to take me, but I knew that when I felt at home and felt settled and felt valued, that I do my best stuff. So I had to work on that, but the only way I work on that is by just being constant, being as professional as I can and giving my all. And the club slowly started to warm towards me, and I appreciate that. And if you were to look at that start of the relationship, that's how all relationships start, don't they? Even the special ones. You still got to get to know each other, get to trust each other. And where we are now, it'll be forever in my heart, this place. I absolutely love it, and I can't even put into words how proud I am to have played and represented it and be welcomed. My family, young family, impressionable family, the way that they've been made to feel is really, really special. And like I say, I'll be forever grateful and forever a supporter.
How will you remember Celtic? When people ask you in the months and years to come, what was it like at Celtic? Will you seek to really try and help them understand the unique nature of this club and how it grabs you? Or maybe in a strange way, would you prefer to keep it to yourself because it's something special that can't really be put into words?
It can't, and I don't. I'm very protective over that. I'm very protective. I don't want to sell this place. I don't have to, because you don't have to. You either want to come and experience it and feel it and realise why people say the things they do, or if you don't, that's fine. Live your own life, do your own thing, have your own feelings. But I don't even think I could do it justice I think the smile on my face when the place gets mentioned to me, I'll light up. I think the smile on my family's face. I've got quite a close-knit group of friends and family who've been everywhere with me in football, everywhere, and experienced everything that I've experienced. And every single one of them that's come up here has had their head blown off. And I'm grateful for that, and I'm proud of that. But I don't think you need to fight for people to understand who don't. It's for people to come and experience. It's a feeling. It's not words. It's not examples. It's a feeling, and you either feel it or you don't.
For us, of course, it's the end of your time at Celtic, but for you, it's the end of your playing career that began when you were a teenager at Shrewsbury. Did you get everything you wanted from football?
I didn't want anything from it. I just wanted to play. So, in spades, I have never asked for anything. I just wanted to play to the best level I possibly can, give my all, be a teammate, help my teammates, make the supporters of the clubs that I play for feel comfortable that they've got the right man in goal. And it's not perfect. The career's not perfect. I've not always made people feel that way, but it's not through lack of effort.
What have been your Celtic highlights?
Oh, Jerry, I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. I don't know. There's all of it. I don't even think there's a low light. Even the tough moments, even the moments where we lost my first Rangers game away. We lost to Livy away. We've had moments this season where we were put under pressure. I love those moments because it's the camaraderie it brings and the tipping points, which way you're going to go. And every single time we've gone the right way and worked hard under two, incredible managers I've been lucky enough to work under. I think for reflection on my career, I think it's going to take me a long time before I can reflect because I'm still in it. I'm still so in it, and I still look at it like I'm still protective over my team, over my teammates. So to summarise, I don't know, but I also know that I've loved every second of it.
Let me ask you about your teammates here. I think it's fair to say you're a popular guy in the dressing room. I've not heard anyone say a negative word about you. They would say it's down to you and your character, but relationships are a two-way thing. So how much have you enjoyed the Celtic dressing room and how does it match up to others that you've been a part of?
The boys have been exceptional here. I've loved the one club. I've loved the one club boys, the Callum, the Jamesy, Anthony, Stephen. I love seeing people represent a club that means everything to them, and knowing that their families means everything to them. And then you go from that extreme in this dressing room to bringing boys in from the other side of the world. We've got Japanese players, South Korean players, Louis Palmer, Marco Tilio. There's boys coming from all over the globe to come and to unite for this one special club. And you can see them all starting to feel it, and there's always new players coming in and new players going out, and how are we gonna keep moving forward? And it's a dressing room that's very open, very understanding, really, really well run. I think I wax lyrical about Callum as a person and as a captain. He's absolutely superb. And in terms of myself, people have let me do my role in terms of I like to care for people. I'm obviously an older pro now. I've got a lot. I'm very protective. I want to help, and people have let me do that, and that makes me happy. So probably the reason people are able to say nice things about me is because I've been happy, and I felt like I've been able to be myself. And that's one of the nicest feelings you can have, and made many great friendships here. Seeing people grow up, seeing people have their first children, all stuff like that, super special.
You were brought to the club by Ange Postecoglou, now of course under the stewardship of Brendan Rodgers, but on a daily basis our goalkeeping coach Stevie Woods has worked with you the most. He's been a huge part of the success at this club in recent times. What would you like to say about Stevie and also the other goalkeepers that you work and train with on a daily basis?
Firstly, Stevie Woods has been absolutely unbelievable for me. I can't speak highly enough of him as a coach and as a person. He's understood me. He's helped me no end. I've learned so many new different things since I've been playing football up here, in terms of the styles of play and how to go about learning how to play, because we're always learning. It doesn't matter what age you are, and I think hopefully I'll continue to do that. He's spoke my language. He's trusted me. I've put a lot of trust in him, and what a great relationship to have that that will always live strong in my memory and in my experiences, and it's a relationship that I'll draw on, and I'm sure we'll speak in the future, because I want to help as much as he wants to help the club. Ultimately he has to have a relationship with his goalkeeper. He has to, but then I think it's always nice when that relationship that's required turns into something special, and like I say, the trust is there and the belief in each other. He's backed me no end, and I can't thank him enough for that. Obviously one absolute continuous certainty in my life has been Scott Bain. Love him. He gives me a hard time. He really does. Sharp-witted man. Really good goalkeeper as well. Someone who probably doesn't get the credit that they deserve. But in terms of supporting me the whole way through, he's been exceptional. He's had my back. I'd like to think I've had his back. We've worked together as a team, and we've got the results. And that's special. You need that camaraderie. Big Benj coming in as well. It's not. There's no getting away from it. It's been difficult for him, but he's been exceptional. Again, as a person, I really enjoyed playing against him, and I knew once I played against him that once he became a teammate, we were obviously going to be. We're rivals for the jersey, but at the same time, we've got a common goal. A lot of understanding towards each other, and you need people like that in your life. And I look forward to seeing his career continue. We all want what's best for each other, and that's no different with Benj. Even Barkey last year, tough for him, but he's found. 2 years ago, Barkey coming in, he's found his place, and I'm happy for him, because football, it's not necessarily down to ability at certain points. It's about what works with you and what fits in your career, and then also getting to work with Toby, who's away doing his thing in Austria at the moment. Good luck to him. A prospect, Josh Clark, absolute breath of fresh air, exceptional. I look forward to following his progress. And all the young goalies that have worked with us, even Ricey as well, who's come in and done a great job this year, all behind the scenes that people don't see. But obviously we're trying to build them up as people and as goalkeepers, so we can see their careers flourish.
Your leadership qualities have been a great asset to the club. You've worn the armband on a few occasions, but Callum McGregor is our captain and someone you've struck up a real bond with. He's someone you didn't know before you joined the club, but I imagine he'll be a friend for life now.
Yeah, Callum's an incredible person. He couldn't be any more perfect for this club, and the club couldn't be any more perfect for him. That works two ways. He's a hard-working, tenacious individual who's willing to do whatever it takes. And I don't mean that in terms of cut corners or do things that they shouldn't do. I mean he's literally willing to do what it takes. He'll do the long route. He'll take the high road. He'll integrate as best he can. He'll do his best to make everyone feel comfortable, but also he'll ask things of them that makes them uncomfortable. He was able to have the foresight to see this big idiot coming in from England who potentially thought something of himself. He was able to just try and use me to the best way he could, in terms of he realised early that I was someone who wanted to help, and we can all kind of say, that's fine mate, but just remember who's in charge. But he made me feel valued, he made me feel special, and he made me feel like I could help, and that's what I love doing. That's the great thing about a leader. You see the qualities in people and you use them, and we've all got our own little role to play under his stewardship, which makes us a strong dressing room.
People rarely see the family or the family life behind the player, but you've got a wife and a young family who've been with you on this journey. You've touched on it already, but how much have they enjoyed the Celtic aspect, and have they been welcomed into this family? Were they perhaps felt that this was just a journey that you were going to take on your own? No, never. We're a team, and that's the hardest bit for me to talk about, to be honest. Happy, but yeah, we're happy. We feel welcome, and a special part of our lives. Coming back to the present day, Joe, how will you feel tomorrow, especially at full time when you get to go round the Celtic Park pitch on a lap of honour after picking up yet another League Championship medal? Will you be thinking back to that young teenager at Shrewsbury Town, allowing yourself a moment of pride at what you've achieved?
Oh, probably not. No, probably not, because I know that we've got still work to do. So I don't think I will reflect. I don't think I will. I think I'll just enjoy. I want to enjoy being at Celtic Park with the people who've made my life so great for the last 3 years. I want to really enjoy that energy, that buzz. I want to enjoy the anticipation of what's coming the week after. And I just want to try and show as much gratitude as I can, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I really don't think it's easy. It's not easy to communicate those sorts of things. So breathe it in. Obviously we want to put on a performance as well. I think that's important. And then look, we all know we're strapping up ready for the week after, so we'll enjoy it, the moment, for the hard work that we've done. But like I say, I can't take myself away from the guy who just wants to play and wants to win. I think that will come in months, probably years to come.
Let's finally just mention that then, the cup final you've got to look forward to as you bring the curtain down on your career, hopefully with another medal, but that will take care of itself. So as we sit here before your final game in front of the fans at Celtic Park, is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Just thank you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the kind words. I appreciate the backing. I appreciate the support in terms of wanting us to be better all the time. That push, that drive, that no one accepting anything other than the best. And yeah, just a lot of love and appreciation. And I hope this relationship doesn't end. I want to continue it for as long as I possibly can.